Hello. Huskies back again with more Center of the Sharks, GMO Adventures More commentary. Last video we started off year... Who are you? And got off to a pretty rough start, so I made a trade to bring in trade to send Martin Jones and Columbus to pick up Sergei Bobrovsky. We had a little bit of success, but we also kind of lost 3 in a row. We're 16, 12, and 7. I think we're doing all right. I made a couple of line shuffles. I put Comfer on the 4th line and called up Solara to play in that 3rd line because his defense is just so much better. That line scores. They just need a defensive aspect, and while Comfer is a 2-way forward and has good defense, it pales in comparison to Solara's. So I'm hoping that helps him out. I also split up our second D pairing, which was Mueller and Braun, because they were struggling a little bit. So I put Burns on the second pairing because he is a top 4 defenseman now. Seriously, we just lost Mirko Mueller and Julius Bergman. That sucks because that means I have a forward playing defense right now. Although, to be fair, Donskoy is a 2-way defenseman, so it's not like it's terrible. I probably should have paid attention to when they were back. Bobrovsky's hurt. Nice. Ugh. Man. Shit just hit the fan right there. Goalies. Alright, so Thomas Greiss has the reins. I mean, he's only out to the 18th of the month. So I don't think he's gonna miss. I don't think Bobrovsky misses anything really. He misses at least 1 game, which we score 7 goals for him. Okay, Bobrovsky's back. It's just Bobrovsky, so I can put him in. I'm gonna have to send him down, aren't I? I'm just gonna send him down now because Bobrovsky's back. I don't think he'll get grabbed. No, he didn't. I didn't expect him to. Damn it. Alright, there we go. Oops. And stay. Alright, Mirko Mueller's back. Let's send him to the Calgary game and I'll put him in. Kinda hoping Bergman comes back. There we go, so Bergman's back as well. Alright, so our team is back to normal. We are 24, 14, and 10. We're looking good. We are 4th in the division though. Like, look at those records above us. Those 10 overtime losses that was really hurting us. We needed to win like half of those and we might have been alright. So Donskoy can get swapped out with Mueller. I'm hoping putting Mirko Mueller on the first pairing also reaps some progression benefits for him. Goaltending, we should be good. Forwards, we're good. Yeah, do I actually want to put Spooner at center? No, because Solara's defense is so much better that... Yeah, look at that, man. The plus minus, he was a plus 10. Yeah, that was definitely a good move. The 4th line's kind of struggling now, but the 3rd line's scoring like you wouldn't believe. I say Marlowe had 18 goals. Marlowe has 18 goals playing on the 3rd line. Whatever, man. I'll check stats at the All-Star game. Interested to see who's Brent Burns has been injured with a concussion. Can we just stay healthy, please? And he's gonna miss a month. Like, ugh. Alright, so let's have a look. We're 26, 14, and 10. Up to 3rd in the division, behind the Oilers and the Ducks. Logan Couture has 36 points in 50 games. Not real impressive. Patrick Marleau on the 3rd line has 34 points. Sam Reinhart has 34 points. Pavelski has 34 points. So this first line is not scoring. Well, yeah, Hurdle's got 12. I mean, our first line has 26. They have 32 goals. Reinhart doesn't have that good of a shot, so he's not going to score. Our second line has 12, 6, 26. Who else is on the second line? All right, Timo Meier, 34. So we have the same amount of goals from our first and second lines. Our third line, though, Spooner has 5, 16. We have 34 goals from our third line. Plus minuses are getting better. We look like we'll be a playoff team at least. Bobrovsky's stats are really good. 216, 927. So yeah, I think we're looking all right. Not going to change anything. I don't think we're at a point where I need to tear it all down. We're going to be a playoff team. This will be our last playoff run, though. I'm absolutely going to kind of tear it down at the draft. Maybe make some moves then to bring in some draft picks and kind of maybe some prospects from other teams. We have 10 overtime losses. Alright, we just lost 3 straight where we scored 2 goals in 3 games and gave up 11. Let's get our shit together here. I swear to God, if we just start sucking this month and we like get to 500 hockey, I'm gonna be real upset. I'm gonna be real upset if we suck in March after the trade deadline. I think we're gonna be okay. We have 70 points. Usually you only need like 85 to get into the playoffs. Brent Burns is back. He's not ready yet though. Francois Boschman. Nope, I don't need that deal because... Alright, Brent Burns is back. Let's get him in. Lines. Look at that, we caught up, but we're only 5 points behind the Ducks. So we're looking good. We're getting some nice performance out of some unlikely players. Hopefully Reinhart gets to a 90 for us. He's definitely going to be kind of the saving grace on this team going forward. Because I don't know if we need to tear it all down, or if I can do something like I did with Edmonton, is stock up draft picks for like the first and second round and then trade up and get 2 like good top 10 picks. I need to draft a goalie though. The goalie is the #1 priority because Bobrovsky's nice, but he's expensive as fuck. So what my plan with Bobrovsky, Hurdle's been with a fractured jaw, March 9th. Awesome. Can we stay healthy, please? So Donskoy's my first line center for the time being. Luckily, Hurdle's only going to miss 3 games, and he's already back, so... I'm surprised a fractured jaw is only a week and a half. Donskoy just got a morale boost for getting dressed, and he's going to get scratched immediately once Hurdle's ready. He should be back, yeah? How are you upset about ice time? You're on the first line. Fuck you, Donskoy. 5-0 loss to Carolina, nice. Alright, Hurdle's back, so we'll go put him in the lineup. 36, 20, and 10. Man, those overtime losses they're good, but they're bad. Like, we could be running away with this division if we won just half of those. Donskoy's an 80. Nice. So Donskoy's pretty much... Although, we might end up tanking next year, so he might stick around. Timo Meier needs to progress. So does Comfer, Reinhart. There's like 5 guys on this current roster that are pretty much non-movable. "66 games. Are we at the trade deadline yet? Oh, should we pass the trade line? I'm at 10 minutes. This might be a bit of a shorter video, depending on if we have more injuries and I have to... I was kidding, man. I was fucking kidding. Mirko Mueller's out for the entire month. I swear to God, man, if we suck it up this month and miss the playoffs, I'm going to be a little salty. Granted, I think all we have to do... Why can't we beat the Arizona Coyotes or the Carolina Hurricanes? Nice, back-to-back losses. I like to see it. Can we get 3 straight? Timo Mears! Come on, man. These injuries are killing me right now. No, we made the playoffs at least. Alright, come on, show me recovered from injury. That's the AHL. AHL. Alright, so we'll send to the Vancouver game. I'm gonna get these guys in the lineup. Yeah, there's Timo Meier and Mirko Mueller. Yep, nice. Tell you what, even with the injuries, we're still looking pretty good. We are third, we clinched the division, or clinched the playoff spot, we didn't clinch the division. Man, the Pacific is loaded. Might end up with 400-point teams. Timo Meier's in. Donskoy is really crying up a storm about not playing. Then we will get Mueller in there. Mueller a top 6 defenseman? Oh, he's a top 4 defenseman. So maybe he'll get a boost. I'd like to see him as an 88. Alright, so we have 5 games left. Let's just not get hurt. Let's just finish out the season healthy, please. Although I'd like to not pull the Blackhawks and lose like 3 straight going into the playoffs and then get swept in the first round. There's Arizona again. I guess Arizona's a good team, so I can't be. Or we lost 3 straight. I mean, these are all playoff teams, so we beat them 4-0. We beat the Kings 4-3. So we're gonna draw the Coyotes, aren't we? Absolutely gonna draw the Coyotes. We got the Edmonton Oilers. Fuck. I don't want to play the Edmonton Oilers, man. Connor McDavid. Fuck me. 12 minutes. Look at stats. Joe Pavelski leading team in points with 63. Not real impressive, but he had 63. Sam Reinhart had 63. Tomas Hertl, he had 27. 27 goals, it is. 58 points. So that's not a bad... I'm okay with that, considering he's my first line scorer. That first line did account for 64 goals in 82 games. They turned it on the end of the year. That's pretty good. That's almost a goal per game for my first line. That's kind of what I want. Second line, Logan Couture, Mike Camilleri, 37. And Timo Meier, so 48. Again, not terrible, not great. Patrick Marleau, though, 24. Spooner at 7, so 31. Solara had 21. So what, 45 plus 7, 52? So 52 goals from my third line. Burns had 14. Vlasic had 6. Bergman and Nurse really struggled down there, that third pairing. So did JT Compher. Compher's really the only forward that struggled. How is Marleau a -7 when he had 24 goals? That's insane. Mike Weber was a positive spot though, 27 games plus 4. Mirko Mueller was a -1. I mean, we can score goals, we're just having trouble keeping them out of the net, which surprises me because our defense is pretty good. Goaltending, Bobrovsky, 226, 26, 19, and 5. 925 save percentage, 7 shutouts. See, at the same time, though, I don't feel like we give up goals because his save percentage for both these guys are really good. Not save percentage, goals against average. Save percentage is pretty good, too. I don't know, man. Again, we don't have that all-star top of the table kind of guy. So we finished 3rd in the division, 2 points behind the Oilers, so they have home ice advantage. We score 2.7 per game, we give up 2.5, so that's really not that bad. They actually give up more than they score, but they don't give up a lot, and they don't score a lot, so this might be a defensive series. Their power play is good, though. We're gonna have to stay off the power play. I shouldn't be looking at them because that's what I do in the next video. We sucked on the road though. We were really good at home. We're gonna have to find some road victories. I think LeBlanc is the only guy in the AHL I want to look at, and he had 42 points so far. Oh, yeah, this guy's not doing terrible. 50 points in 65 games on the third line, I believe. The second line. Noah Rod, just he's not going to progress in anything though. None of these guys are. That's fine. Tavares with 112 points, Jesus. Oh, because he's got Del Cole and Brock Nelson with him? That's their line, Brock Nelson, Michael Del Cole, and John Tavares. Tavares had 62 goals, Stamkos had 63. How do you score 62 goals and not get the Richard in this day and age? Alright. Patrick Kane had 43. Tarasenko 44. Where's Ovechkin? 38. He actually almost had more assists than goals for once. Kucherov had 99 points. Giroux had 92. Braden Shen 83. But look at Buffalo, man. Jack Eichel 90 points, but he's only a +9. Tarasenko was an even 0. 79 points. All these other guys are... Oh wow, Patrick Laine -19. Jeez. Gonna win the Calder. Michael Del Cole. Yeah, that surprised me. Daniel Sprong, 21 goals. Motherfucker never did that for me. Alright. Alright, we hit 16 minutes. I think I'm gonna call the video there. Next video we will do at least the first round. We'll see how long it goes. John Gibson with the 212, Jesus. Who did I trade? Martin Jones, right? Where's Martin Jones? Martin Jones. Martin Jones. There he is. 35 games, 257, 16, 12, and 2, 913 save percentage. So I don't think he's playing. I think Korpisalo's our goalie. Still, those aren't very good stats. Yeah, Korpisalo was 272, played 65 games. Yeah, I'm content with that. I want to look at the playoff tree. Shit. I assume we get the Ducks or the Wild in our next series. Yeah. So there we go, there's the playoff tree. Be sure to leave your predictions for our series against the Edmonton Oilers. And then who do you think we face in the second round? And how do we fare against them? I don't know how this team's going to make it, but I think we have enough to get through a couple rounds. But as always, use that comment section. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And I will see you Thursday for the start of